What is up everyone, it's TK and welcome back to another video. Now, I've done some nice testing about this new equipment, the Heroic Torch. I've already done a video of it, previously, and I'm doing a video of it on Blueprint channel too. But generally, I wanted to share you my thoughts on what is this equipment doing? Like, what is it for? How can it affect the gameplay? Do you need it? Do you not need it? Do you need to upgrade it? What are the better choices for it? And obviously, we're going to dive into a few of my attacks in the background. So let's talk about this equipment. Now, one thing I really want to mention is that the equipment idea is amazing. Obviously, it's very, very good for now. Okay, something is about it that, for example, we got strategies like Root Riders and Dragons that are already dominating the meta. Strategies like Fireball Furnace or something like, in the type of Fireball armies, but like Rock Loon, they are already dominating in a way that this specific equipment doesn't really affect them in any way. There is also some equipment that can be adjusted to certain armies, like, for example, a Healer Puppet. It's versatile, like, for example, I don't know, the Electro Boots from the Royal Champion. Electro Boots can be used as the main equipment moving into the base, but yet it can also be used as a side equipment if you have other armies, so you can have the RC just walking around the base. For example, for the King, we have equipment where if he's in the core, you can pop the ability with the Spiky Ball and the Earthquake Boots, but if he's on the outside, you can still have the Spiky Ball, but you can switch out the Earthquake Boots. So you can see how the Spiky Ball, it will be versatile in most of the strategies, no matter if it's ground, air, fireball, electro boots. If you are running the King, you are running the Spiky Ball. It's just the reality of it. So just like the Queen, if you're running the Queen inside the base, you're mostly gonna have the best options of Magic Mirror and Action Figure. If she's on the outside of the base, you usually tend to take the Giant Arrow and the Healers, or the Giant Arrow and the Giant, even the Magic Mirror and the Giant. These are the equipments that can be versatile throughout an attack strategy. But for our new equipment, it's mainly just like an equipment to give you option to switch armies. It's not necessarily for everyone playing Clash of Clans right now. Due to the lack of ores, so many people don't even have their major equipments maxed out. So many people don't even have their Spiky Ball or the Action Figure. Two of the equipments that I personally use on every single one of my strategies out there. Literally, there is no strategy that you have to put this out. But for the Heroic Torch, there is way more strategies that you can do without having it. It's way more armies that can actually maybe perform even better by not having this in the army. So you can already see how I'm going with this. If you have the Spiky Ball in your options to purchase, or the Giant Action Figure, basically, I'm gonna just call the Giant equipment or something, the Giant ability or whatever. If you have those in your trader shop, there is no need for you to purchase the Heroic Torch. Later on throughout the year, there will be other options, just like now there is for the Action Figure that was released, I believe, 3 to 4 seasons ago in this WWE event. 4 seasons later in Tunnel 18, or maybe before Tunnel 18, we're gonna get the Heroic Torch anyway. So if there is new armies for it, you can obviously purchase it with gem and come back to it. But for now, if you don't have those equipments, guys, your major priority have to be those. And for another options, if you have those equipments but they're not maxed, you shouldn't really go and buy another new equipment which is epic all the way to level 27. It needs ore, and it's just gonna be there just receiving dust, if you know what I mean. You're not gonna actually use that equipment, which means you wasted that many medals which you could have possibly gotten and just gotten more like ores and, for example, story ores. If you're lacking on some glowy ores, you can purchase these ores and just improve your other major equipment. Like, if you don't have the Magic Mirror, Action Figure, the Spiky Ball, Earthquake Boots, or like the, for example, Fireball and the Electro Boots with the Rocket Spear, if you don't have these maxed out by now, because I think free-to-play players would possibly have everything maxed out nearly, like the major important equipments maxed out by now. But if you don't have them maxed out, you've been missing a few seasons, you should be purchasing ores. You should be purchasing those other previous equipments because they are more versatile. There is currently more armies with them that you can use depending on your playstyle. You want to go with air, you can use both of them. You want to go with ground, you want to go with like a sped up version of a fireball army. You want to go with a long warden walk. These armies can work with those equipments. So that's the whole point of this video. The heroic torch is super fun. I personally love it. I'm doing some very interesting armies with it. For those people who already purchased it, there's a lot of people out there that have all the equipments and they want to buy the new equipment because why not? They want to have their accounts fully like having everything, and they already upgraded to level 20. I've seen some people, so big shout out to you. But they're like left out with no strategy. So that's why you can see in the background there's some Electro Titan action, the one that I use, but it's a upgraded version than the previous video I've done. And basically they are really viable on every single base style. That's why I've done it, but there will be more strategies with this equipment soon in the future. So if you've purchased it, make sure to stay tuned on the channel. I mean, if you didn't and you want to just take a look at the armies, make sure to subscribe and also like this video if you like this type of content. Hopefully I was able to give you an idea of, depending on who you are and how much your account has value, you have to go with certain options to make sure you kind of keep the value of your account and I would say enjoy the game the way you want to enjoy it. Don't worry about the creators, don't worry about like, I don't know, like Supercell bringing new equipments. Don't worry about all these beautiful options that is just in front of you. It's so many equipments out there. You should be worried about what you have, what equipments you are upgrading, which armies you are most enjoyed like using, and depending on those armies, which equipments are more versatile with them. If you enjoy, for example, a few of the armies I'm gonna bring soon, maybe I'll bring a super bowler army, and you were a super bowler attacker who now have a lot of equipments upgraded, you can easily just go ahead and purchase the heroic torch and use it. Maybe you enjoy super bowlers way more than dragons and root riders and fireball, and you want to get back into those OG strategies. Well, that's when you can see, okay, I need it, I need to upgrade it, and I will suggest you to level 21 is technically always the best value of that equipment before obviously like level 27. But up till 21 you can always use the equipment to a nice level because that is the hard mode cap. So that means in hard mode it will always perform well. That also means in normal mode it would be quite good as well. No need to have every single epic equipment to the maximum level, but the major ones, the ones that are dominating the meta, you need to get them to the maximum level before moving on and buying an equipment which doesn't technically affect your playstyle or your gameplay or the meta. It's an equipment where I don't know why people are so worried about it. I'm like, if Supercell like brings a broken equipment, people are gonna hate and be like, why is it broken? Is this pay to win? Supercell want everyone to buy it and then nerf it. But if they bring a balanced equipment, they'll be like, what is the point of this? What should we do? Do we need to invest ores? And if Supercell brings a very bad equipment that you won't even use, like the lava loom puppet, it will still get hate. So no matter what Supercell does, they will still get the hate for it due to these like equipment releases. So all we need to do is to make sure our accounts is up to date with the meta going forward, and also for those who don't care about the meta, with your I would say just enjoyed armies, just whatever you enjoy. Don't worry about anyone else. See what you enjoy the most and try to boost it up by making the army stronger, by adjusting things. For example, if you have the healer puppet in that army, you can simply adjust it and have the action figure. It will make the army 2 times better. Trust me. This is the beauty of these equipments when they come out and they dominate certain parts of a strategy. That's basically how things work. But with these ones, especially with the minion prints, for example, Dark Crown, these type of equipments are the ones that you can play around with, have multiple variety of, you know, actions and things going on in the same attack. Just being versatile on multiple bases, mainly for people who already have a lot of their equipment maxed out and they need to invest their ores into something, and they also want to have some other strategies into the game too. So yeah, that basically would be for it. Hopefully this video was informative for you. Hopefully like you understood what I was trying to approach with this video, and kind of the things that you enjoy the most is the most important in Clash of Clans. Personally, becoming a creator, that part of Clash of Clans usually leaves you. No matter what you do, you don't get to enjoy certain things not much anymore, but it's just the part of being a creator. And obviously, like for example, for me, I personally enjoy the entire game, to be honest, except there's a few parts, of course, which, yeah, we're not gonna dive into that. But generally, Clash of Clans is a good game, and I would say try to take it a bit lower, try to take it a lot more chiller when certain things like this equipment releases. It doesn't matter like if it's bad, if it's broken, if it's good, if it's balanced. Just try to enjoy it and adapt, guys. It's all about adaptation. Try to adapt to the meta, try to adapt to what you like, and just go with the flow. Simple as that. Hopefully I will see you soon in the next video. Take care.